When you feel anxiety, you are meant to or reminded to slow down and be careful not to be taken out of the present. When you feel fear, you are reminded that you are unsafe. You feel unsafe. When you feel jealous, it may be a sign of deep desire, maybe something you desire. And when you feel grief, it could be a sign of your ability to form deep connections, or it may indicate how much you love others. When you feel angry, your body might be reminding you of something you're afraid to lose. When you feel ashamed, your body is trying to tell you that you need to develop your self worth. Have you ever experienced any of these emotions? Yes? Then you need to listen real quick. I am Evizino and this is Evi's Lens. Welcome. Emotions are feelings that come and go. They give us information about our bodies. Emotions like fear, anger, anxiety, joy, love. Emotions are energies in motion, which means that they are meant to be released, they are meant to be expressed, contrary to what the society has sold to us. The society over time made us believe that expressing your emotions might be a sign of weakness. As a woman, you don't laugh out loud. As a man, don't express fear or pain. And then we have people who go about bottling up how they feel. We've been taught to get things together. After all, man no they cry now. Guy, get it together. You got this. We've been taught to repress negative emotions and concentrate on positive emotions alone. We've been taught to distract ourselves from whatever it is that we feel we are not comfortable with. And do you know the adverse effect of all this? The adverse effect is going around with bottled up negative emotions that are likely to explode. Boom. So just imagine a person who's suppressed all the negative emotions within him. He goes around with these negative energies, and then one day, soon enough, there won't be anywhere, any space within him to contain those energies. Needless to say, our emotions and the way we respond to them impact our lives. And we may not be able to control what brings about various emotions. We can control how we respond to these emotions. We can control how these emotions affect our lives. It can reshape our habitual and reflexive reaction to these emotions. People ignore and suppress negative emotions, and they do this because they are trying to avoid emitting it onto others or projecting it onto others and themselves. And in reality, unconsciously, they get to emit these negative energies and project them onto others. Now, I'm not saying that we need to feed these negative emotions. I'm saying that we need to come to a point where we realize that these emotions are natural. They can come up naturally as a response or a signal from our bodies. And we need to get to a point where we feel our emotions and connect with them. Feeling and connecting with our emotions is one way to deal with our emotions. A lot of people do not have the coping skills to deal with their emotions, to process their emotions. Stop suppressing and numbing your emotions. If you've learned so far, like, share, subscribe, and leave a comment in the comment section. A healthy way to deal with our emotions is by expressing them through dancing, walking, writing, talking, tapping, and doing some exercises. The first step to deal with your emotions is to take a pause when you feel the urge to react. Ask yourself, why do I feel this way? Why is this emotion there? What is my body trying to tell me? Instead of lashing out, instead of throwing out anger or what have you, first, take a pause, step back from the emotion, from the situation, and this makes you become self aware. After noticing and observing the emotion that you feel, the next step you take is to identify what kind of emotion it is. You give it a name. Oh, do I feel angry? Do I feel happy? You might even want to identify your triggers, whatever triggered that emotion, whatever made you feel hot or sad or happy. And if it's an emotion that you need to work on, if it's an emotion that you need to take steps on, you might want to create an action plan. Next thing you do is not judge how you feel, don't judge that emotion. Tell yourself that it is okay to feel happy. It is okay to feel overwhelmed. It's okay to feel excited. It's okay to feel anger, negative emotions. It's okay to feel sad, to feel whatever emotion you feel. With this, you become self aware. Like I said earlier on, emotions are energies. And so you see a lot of people channeling their energies on the wrong things, to the wrong direction. That's because they do not know how to manage their emotions. And so when you feel the urge to react or take an action, first off, step back from the emotion. It helps you to become self aware. At that point, you observe your feelings and not absorb them. And this helps us separate who we are from what we feel. And now that you have observed these emotions, you've acknowledged it, you have identified it, the next thing you need to do is just release the emotions. Healthy release. You can do this by writing, journaling, singing, dancing, taking a walk, talking, any of these things. Some people release their emotions and energies by tapping, identify what works for you and just do it. And you might want to take steps or actions that would help you cope with that emotion. For example, you feel sad that you do not have enough money to get what you want. Create an avenue to get more income. All these things can help. Let's not forget that the way we respond to emotions affects our lives. And it is important to not suppress them. It might not be very easy, but when we start taking it one step at a time, it becomes a habitual thing for us, and we develop healthy responses and healthy lifestyles. I believe that you have been able to learn from this short time I have taken to speak to you about our emotions and how we can deal with them. I'm grateful that you stayed through the video. Thank you for watching. Thanks for coming back. You see my face for the first time. You are welcome. I'll see you in my next video. I remain Evizino, and this is Evi's Lens. Like, comment, share. Let other people see this video. Thank you.